Hi guys, it's Simon C. In this AI Radar, our exercise focus on data, EU facial recognition database, how to take AI to the next level, and more. Forbes reports that in an episode of AI Today podcast in which MIT professor and faculty director of innovation teams at the MIT School of Engineering, Luis Perez Breva, says that we are overly focusing on data, and perhaps that extensive focus is causing goals for machine learning and artificial intelligence to go astray. Indeed, when our systems aren't learning as we want, the primary gut reaction is to give these AI systems more data so that we don't have to think as much about the hard parts of generalization and intelligence. The more data, the better the networks, and the more accurate the results. But is it the algorithm or just the sheer quantity of data that's making, for example, deep learning work? Asks Lewis. What Lewis argues is that if we can find a better way to structure the system as a whole, then the AI system should be able to reason through problems, even with very limited data. The Intercept reports that according to leaked internal European Union documents, the EU could soon be creating a network of national police facial recognition databases, a report drawn up by the national police forces of 10 EU member states led by Austria calls for the introduction of European legislation to introduce and interconnect such databases in every member state. If previous data sharing arrangements are a guide, the new facial recognition network will likely be connected to similar databases in the US, in the United States, creating what privacy researchers are calling a massive transatlantic consolidation of biometric data. VentureBeat reports that some people within the Israeli government are concerned that the nation risks falling behind because it lacks a unified artificial intelligence policy like the US American AI Initiative and Canada's Pan-Canadian Artificial Intelligence Strategy. Just funding and capital is not enough. You need companies that grow so they can invest back and so they can continue to develop the Israeli economy, said Haron Haron, CEO of the Israel Innovation Authority. The Wall Street Journal reports that for companies the EU has accused of antitrust violations, such as US tech giants Alphabet, Amazon and Facebook, regulators are considering forcing them to share data with smaller rivals to promote AI innovation. Can AI really flag disease outbreaks faster than humans? Not quite, reports AP News. What the humans lacked in sheer speed, they more than made up in finesse. Early warnings of disease outbreaks can help people and governments save lives. In the final days of 2019, an AI system in Boston sent out the first global alert about a new viral outbreak in China, but it took human intelligence to recognize the significance of the outbreak and then awaken response from the public health community. What's more, the mere mortals produced a similar alert only a half hour behind the AI systems. Gary Marcus, the CEO and co-founder of Robust AI, published on archive.org earlier this week a paper titled The Next Decade in AI: 4 Steps Towards Robust Artificial Intelligence. The next web states that what Marcus is saying is summed up in a single quote he attributes to members of the Facebook AI team. A growing body of evidence shows that state-of-the-art models learn to exploit spurious statistical patterns in datasets instead of learning meaning in the flexible and generalizable way that humans do. In short, AI doesn't have the slightest clue what it's doing. Marcus argues that AI has no actual understanding because it doesn't have an internal model of the world and how it and the objects in it function as humans do. We need an intelligence framed around enduring abstract knowledge if we're to move artificial constructs forward toward human-level reasoning, writes Marcus. Face.org reports that mathematicians from RUDN University and the Free University of Berlin have proposed a new approach to studying the probability distributions of observed data using artificial neural networks. The probability distribution not only allows us to predict the behavior of the system under study, but also to quantify the uncertainty with which forecasts are made. The new approach works better with so-called outliers, input data objects that deviate significantly from the overall sample. These mathematicians use deterministic weights in neural networks, which would help overcome the limitation of Bayesian methods. They developed a formula that allows one to correctly estimate the variance of the distribution of observed data. An analysis of the training dynamics of such networks allows them to obtain a formula that correctly estimates the variance of observed data despite the presence of outliers. The proposed model was tested on different data, synthetic and real. The new method allows restoring probability distributions with higher accuracy compared with other modern methods. Okay guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button and remember to subscribe to my channel. It's all for today. See you next time with AI Radar. Bye.